Mitch Scott said that you came to him about 10 days ago and said that you're just feeling a lot more comfortable at the plate and that you're about to get hot. What do you remember about that conversation, and why did you feel so much more comfortable?
I'm just putting in the work, started feeling better and better, and just believing in myself and wanting to get as many bats as I can. And, yeah, I know I can help the team win.
Was there anything that you did? I mean, you put in your work daily, but were you focused on any one thing, timing-wise, or anything like that?
Yeah, my posture's been messed up the whole first half, and I feel like after the second half, kind of honed in on that, and it's been improving a lot. It's been feeling a lot better as of late, and kind of everything I worked on in spring training. I had a great spring and instant success, and then it kind of didn't help me. And everything I'd worked on, I kind of had to throw it to the side and go back to what I've done in the past and get back to swinging like I can and just keeping my head still and staying more upright.
How challenging is it to go through those types of adjustments in the season, especially since you did have such a good spring?
I mean, this is the game. You got to make adjustments. So, you got to adapt or die in this game, and you have to know when it's not working and be able to pivot to something else.
Going back to what you previously did, what does that allow you to do better at the plate, you feel like?
Everything. See the ball better, timing, stay through the ball. I felt like the whole first half I was missing my pitch, not hitting the fastball as well as I usually do, not hitting the ball in the air as well as I usually do. And all that was just related to posture, and now I feel like I have a good idea of what I'm doing and what I need to keep focusing on, and it's been feeling a lot better.
Mitch, when does that moment come? Like, when do you have the hard truth? I mean, like, you see it building, but like you said, just
the frustrating part was the work is always good. The BP felt good. Just the results in the game were not there. The missing pitches, just constantly kind of feeling like I'm always ready to break through and not happening, and then just always watching film and comparing the present to the past and seeing where I'm at and what I need to adjust, and kind of light bulb went off, and it's like I wish it didn't take me 2.5 months or 3 months to figure it out, but I'm glad I did.
You have had times in the past where you've been on a hot streak for a while and then maybe down for a while and then up and down. Always just kind of, it's come out in the wash, but maybe not as long as prolonged as to the start of this season. How good does it feel now? Or do you feel like, yes, okay, now I'm back on?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there were moments, but that's hitting though. You're not going to hit 350 all year. You're not going to hit 100 all year. You just have to keep putting the work and trying to improve and get better. And I think coming in with the right mindset every day is, things will turn. There's, for myself and a lot of good players in our clubhouse, so keep focusing on what you can do, control the controllables, and things will turn.
Go ahead.
Team-wide, offensively, over the past week or so, you guys have had so much production with 2 outs. How big has that been for you guys, and just what have you seen from those at-bats?
It's great. I mean, playing with a lot of energy, and I think the additions to our clubhouse are great. The guys fit in really well and bring energy, and timely hitting is great. And sometimes there's no rhyme or reason why it works and it doesn't. You go through ups and downs all year, but I'm excited for these last 2 months because I think our offense is going to be clicking really well at the right time.
Mitch, as much as the offense has struggled this year, when you're staring up at a 5-run deficit, there's times that probably felt like unassailable for you guys to be able to come back for a game like this. How good does that feel for your offense about making the strides in the direction you want to go?
It's great, and it's funny because I was talking with Vic during a pitching change, and we're going to win this game. You just feel it. Can't really describe why, but there's just times where you're on certain teams and you just know, and things are rolling.
Because when you decided to make some of the changes and stuff, and even when you were struggling, your playing time had been more sporadic probably than you've ever been used to in your career. Was that different? It didn't seem to some guys can't handle that, but it seemed like you just kind of pushed forward and kept focusing.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I want to play almost every day. I think it's going to be hard to play, 10, 7, 8, 10 straight, but I want to be out there as much as possible, and I've always felt if you want to play more, you need to produce. So for me, it was like if I start producing, he's going to have to put me in the lineup. So my focus is on coming in, getting better, and taking the opportunities and running with them.
Yeah, bat with Estevez, you fall behind, and then you laid off a couple pretty close ones. At 0-2, you're just trying to stay alive in the at-bat and see what happens, right?
Yeah, for him, just trying to stay on the fastball because he's got a really good fastball. I felt like I've seen his slider well in the past, and then he wasn't landing him there earlier in that inning. Hit Demo with one, so it's kind of one of those things where you just really commit to the fastball. And if you see the spin and it's in the zone, you got to try to make contact, but just staying on his fastball because that's his best pitch.
How much did you trust your eye in that? I mean, Wills was kind of all over the place with his zone anyways, but how much did you trust? Oh, I'm making the right call on these.
Just, I mean, that's what you gotta. Sometimes they ring you up on a bad stuff. Sometimes they make a perfect pitch. But just for me, just trying to stay over the plate and put a good swing on it, and try to win us the ball game.
It's not quite as much fun celebrating that way, though, as it is like
A win's a win, but yeah, I mean, hitting it and walk off feels a little better.